Good morning. How are you today? I want to do some makeup. I was like, doing all this and doing a little of that. And then I was like, let me go down and do my makeup. So let me throw my information in the comments and then we'll get started, okay? It'll only take a second. I'm working on brows this morning, and I was going to do my brows off camera, but then I remembered I have a girlfriend that's always like, Baina, can you... Nope. Delete comment. My girlfriend's always like, Baina, can you do your brows on camera so that other people can see how you do them? And I was like, okay. So we're going to do that. Gotta get my name changed, and once I get my name changed, I can go back to Hodge and put that on. Okay, so I got that's in there. Okay, so let's do some makeup. I'm really excited this morning. I want to wear vibrant colors. I love colors. How about you? All right, now let's see. Let's talk about eyebrows. Eyebrows are like, they torment everybody because everybody's worried they can't get their eyebrows right, and then you spend all this time worrying about them. Believe me, I spent a lot of time worrying about my eyebrows too. Well, not anymore, but I used to, because I was like, I can't get my brows down, and it would stress me out so bad. And then I'd be worried that, like, I'm at work and one brow's up here and one brow's down there. So let's do brows. One thing I always like to say about eyebrows, oh, happy Monday. One thing I like to say about eyebrows is that you just have to, with your eyebrows, start at the top. Don't draw from the bottom. Start at the top, drawing your lines. Also, another thing that I always tell people about their eyebrows is don't draw angry brows. And the other thing I say is go with your natural lines so they look soft. So let me go and start filling these in. I've already drawn them. And I'm using my brow palette, and I'm going to go ahead on and fill them in. And I'm going to fill from the back, and I'm going to use a darker color. I'm going to use my number 2 color, which is that one right there. Okay? And then we got, of course, we have a set process because makeup has a process, right? Would you agree? Yes. Makeup has a process. So our process is always the same, and I repeat the process over and over so you get down how to do your makeup, okay? You always start, I always start with my brows. After I do my brows, I do throw an extra step in there. I do put my lash serum in there because I want my lashes to continue to grow and be long and luxurious, okay? So, today I'm not going to use my light color in my brows, just because I don't feel like it. Okay, so let's do our, I don't know what is up with the heat, but it feels really high today. Okay, let's do our lash serum because we want long, luxurious lashes, correct? And I love my lash serum. I absolutely adore it. So I'm digging, I have a new one, and I hope there's enough in this one. I was over out and about. Good morning, beautiful. How's the baby? I always ask that because I want a baby, even though I'm too old, you know. I am so old, I don't think I could handle a baby, but I'm missing my grandchildren right now. I was missing Lily a lot. I'm missing Lucy a lot, excuse me. I'm missing my little Lucy a lot, and I'm missing my little Genesis a lot. So I keep asking about how's the baby going. You know what? And you know what? Now it seems like it's the most difficult time with the baby when they first come home. Oh my gosh, so much work. Are you getting any sleep at all? Okay. You know I have 4 steps because I'm like flawless in 4, okay? So we already did our lash primer. Now we're going to go through, or our lash serum. And now we're going to go through, and I'm prime. I can't say primer enough. The other day, it was so funny. I was only working upstairs, but I forgot to put my primer on. And I'm telling you, hi, beautiful. I'm telling you, by like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, my whole face was sliding. It was porous. It was sweating. You know, you could see all that stuff, which it does that all the time. But this is like a silicone, and it just holds all that stuff back, so it keeps my makeup from sliding. Boy, my makeup was hit. Okay, so I always prime, always prime, always prime. And you know what else I always do is skincare. I got to take my earrings off because you guys know when I start doing my makeup, I'm going to do these great big broad sweeps, and then those diamonds are going to turn brown. So anyway, so what I'm doing now is I've already done my brows. I filled them in a lot. And after I do my brows, what do? My lash serum, because I want my lashes to continue to grow and be long and luxurious. So now I'm going in and priming. You know, sometimes I put a double coat of primer on. Can you? I'm like really big on double coats, and sometimes I'll go, I'll do like a little bit, and sometimes I do a lot. So I just did a little bit more because I want my face to really hold my makeup today, and I want to do. Today, I want to do eyeshadow. I want to do lashes and all that kind of stuff I normally do, but I want to do eyeshadow. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do what is that thing? I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do it in contouring, but this is like a deep silicone for if you're really porous, because I have a lot of pores. So I have to have a deep silicone type primer. And let me tell you, this is so funny. My skincare stuff, like Uology, they have over 20,000 different combinations of skincare. So I have a special cleansing and moisturizing program that is considerate of the fact that I have so many pores. It is just crazy, okay? Now, I thought about this yesterday, and I always give this long, drawn-out process for, oh my God, he wakes up twice in the middle of the night. Oh my God, I'd be just... But he is so cute. I saw him. He is so adorable, Lily. I'd just be kissing him if he woke up. I have this long drawn out process for when I do my dark circles. So I said, Baina, is there a simpler way to show people to do their dark circles? So yesterday I tried something, and we're going to try something new, and I'm going to show you guys a cheater way, because I can always come up with cheater ways. You know, you still need 2 colors of contouring. This is your lip contour. This is your eye contour, right? So I said I came up with a way yesterday for if you don't want to do the long drawn out process to do your eyes. Okay, so what I did is I just dotted it on there like this. I'm going to show you, and this is just something I never do, but I'm going to show you a way just to do your color on your eyes if you don't want to. Now, that is just with my finger, I'm going in and dotting that primer in there. Now, after I did that, what I came through and did is I took my brush. This is my favorite brush for doing my eyes, right? And you know, I use a brush for everything. And I don't encourage using your finger, but sometimes you don't have those. So I'm going to show you a cheater way to do it. So what I did is I just took my brush and just really, so you get about the same effect, right? But up under the eye, to me, is not as detailed, but you could do this. So say you didn't get your brushes and everything immediately. You could do your eye stuff with just dotting it on and using your finger to spread it around. I used a big, and sometimes we have these big fluffy brushes, but I tell you what, if you do get contouring, if you do get your concealer before the end of the month, then message me if you're going to get it, and I'm going to send you a free gift. I'm going to send you brushes, okay? Because I just put in an order for brushes. So I'm going to make it my point, because you're stepping out and you've watched me and you're like, okay, I'm going to do this, Baina. Then I'm going to give you some free makeup brushes, okay? Let me know if you're getting those. So I like a tiny brush myself in order to spread my concealer and stuff. So I'm just going to come in where that's at and begin to spread it, because I think it gets a better level of coating if you just use a tiny brush and spread that around. Plus, I still have to go in, because I would not encourage doing your finger around your brows, or you're going to mess up the brows that you did so perfectly, okay? And I'm telling you, girls, I wouldn't lie to you. I do my makeup because I love it, not because I'm going to make a million. I can make a million doing makeup, so I'm not going to word curse myself, but I just love to do makeup, so I try to show everybody the easiest way possible to get the job done. Okay, So we covered up those crazy dark circles. I gotta just go around my brows because I don't want my brows to be looking like And you know I'm all about the blending, so I keep coming in with my little blending brush and blending those out because you know I'm gonna come in and contour. It's Monday morning, okay? On the weekend, I'm like, okay, whatever, because I don't go into work. Well, I normally go into work, but since how we're on quarantine, don't laugh, ladies. I cannot believe this flipping quarantine. You can't even go to the movies. You can't eat popcorn with friends. You can't do anything. I'm just like, what in the what? Like my granddaughter says, Lucy says, me and her both say, what in the what? So I'm missing my little Lucy a lot. So I put her video on. You guys go through and watch her video. And you can share her video if you want to. Because I think she's just a little princess and I would love it to go viral. And she was modeling for Nike. But she hasn't been modeling for a while and I would like her to start modeling again. So if you want to share a video, that would be great. All right, so we're going to get in there and we're going to use our stick foundations again. And we're going to go super fast because this morning we are definitely doing some eyeshadow. Because you see how bright and how vibrant these colors are. It just is insane to have colors like this or such a nice outfit on and not do any type of eyeshadow. It just doesn't work for me. So I was like, I'm doing eyeshadow today. So this is my favorite chalice. You know I'm going to go in there with that. And I always go right up under my eye. And I don't know why I'm not getting any comments, you guys. How are y'all doing this morning? Okay. So, I'm just going in and totally, you know, I just like a good concealer. I like my cheekbones to totally pop, right? So I already put my concealer on and now I'm going through and I'm doing the thing that makes, and I don't need that much. I remember I was showing you guys the other day, you really do not need very much of this. And I'm going to show you, like I just dotted that. I want y'all to see how little you need of this makeup. Okay, so very little. You see me just dot that. Then after I dot it, I just begin to steeple it out because I want it on my cheekbones and I want it to go right up to this bone. So I'm just pulling it out and spreading it so that, like, I've had that stick foundation, honestly. I got it last year, probably in April. So I still have it and I'm still using it, okay? So if you get like one light and one dark, that's the thing about makeup. People are like, oh my gosh, it costs so much. Do you know that if you stock your cabinet, then you're not going to be, it's not like an everyday expense, right? You go and you stock your supplies and then you just keep it up if you see something getting low. See right there, there's a really light area. I don't like that. So I'm going to just do some spreading and I might just put one dot right there. Okay. And right now, I really love the fact that with all this going on, Younique has, I'm just dotting up under my eyes to make sure that coverage is complete. Right now, Younique has $450 worth of makeup for $99. So if you're interested in that, then let me know, okay? It's $450 worth of makeup, and I'm not joshing it, and it's only $99 right now. So let me know if you are interested, okay? Now, I'm just going in again, and this is going to be my contour area. And I want to show you something. Like, I didn't even put any more, like I contour my forehead, I didn't even put any more on my brush. You see that? Your forehead has to be really light. So you can put, and usually I'll go through and put all the stuff on the top of my forehead. I really don't have to. Honestly, if I want to, I can just use my brush it out. Did you see me brushing it out? And there we go. So my area that I'm contouring is already done. Now, I got to go through with my dark area, right? And let me tell you, separate your brushes. Separate your brushes, okay? These brushes look a lot alike, but I have a light one. This is what I use for my light foundation, and I have a dark one, and it's the bronze one, and it's for my dark foundation. So I have a color code on them so I can separate them, and I separate them actually in the areas that they're in. And I put this with my light foundation, and I put this one with my dark foundation, so I know, Okay, these are, I get my brushes separated and I don't mix them up because I don't want to go in today and I'm using a light brush and then I mixed all my brushes up and this is the brush I'm going to use for my dark foundation and I start using it and it's messing up my makeup. So please separate your brushes. And people spray and clean and deep clean. No, I don't deep clean my brushes every night. I clean my brushes, but I don't clean them every single night. So I just keep the colors that I'm going to use separated. And I give a little cheat. Like I know the silver is for light, the bronze is for dark. Okay? Now, I have a foundation brush that I use, and that's also silver. Notice, anything that's light is silver. So this is my brush. It's like a slanted foundation brush. And I'm going to use that to actually do my regular foundation because all this is my lighter contour. The rest of my face, I'm going to bring it to a solid color, and then I'm going to put my darks in. We're going to do all of that together, okay? And yay, I got more foundation. I was so happy I got a shipment in. When are you guys going to do your order so you can get your shipment in? Oh my God, this foundation is life. It is so nice. Look, this is my old thing. Have you ever seen one where you use every drop of the foundation in there? I use every drop of the foundation in there because it's such a good foundation. If something is good, you use it. And I'm telling you, I use my foundation. Okay, so look, it's got a dropper, and I just squeeze it up, and 1, 2. And I only need like 2 drops of this, okay? So it lasts, again, a long time. But Charmeuse is my favorite color, and you're about to see why, because it just works so well. Okay, so... and I'm just putting on a nice solid coat and bringing everything to the same color. You know I'm going to blend out you know how I am. I cannot stand my cute little bald head looking like, and I shaved it this morning too, so it is really bald this morning. And I don't care. I was mad. I said, why is hair grow every place except for where I want it? Okay, that's my little sidebar. I had my minute. Okay, can I have a minute to fuss about the fact that hair grows everywhere except for where I want it? All right, I'm done. Okay, so this is Charmeuse, and it gives you such a nice little golden brown color. I love it, love it, love it, love it. I cannot say it enough. Oh my God. Now, I do blend because I don't want it to look like I just set a mask on my face. Even when it comes to my head, even though it should look like my head is different, I want it to be the same color. So I'm going to tell you my little cheater thing that I do. This is my brush for my head. Remember I said I separate brushes? So I just blend that color out on my head so it doesn't look like I set a mask on my head because it's so light, you know? So I get it all the nice same color. And I just blend it all in so it doesn't look like, oh, I just dropped the mask right on my head. Now, let's do some, and now that I've got that done, I can put my earrings back on because I don't know why. If you don't have any hair, it feels like you should wear earrings all the time. I'm not trying to be funny, but I do. I'm like, oh my God, I like totally need earrings, big earrings, small earrings, some kind of earrings, right? But that's even if you do have hair, you still need earrings, okay? All right, let's do my dark colors because I love to contour. I'm trying to find the hole in my ear, and I'm looking at my coffee like, oh my God, it is looking so scrumptious right now. I have like this new caramel coffee that is delightful. Okay, you guys are like my friends in the morning. I sit and talk to you. You don't mind, do you? I don't have I don't really have... We're quarantined. I do have a boyfriend, but we're quarantined, so I can't really see him in the morning. And I can't see him for a while. Okay, here's my dark. And my son JW is gone to his dad's house. So it's just me and JW. And you know what? I'm really kind of sad because his dad's father passed. So my son, I've never seen him. I haven't seen him cry since he was a baby. And he was really crying so hard. I was like, oh my God. So yesterday I was checking on him to make sure he was okay at his dad's house because and I felt so sad because they couldn't even have a funeral because of this dumb coronavirus business. They could only have like the viewing of his body and then the graveyard service. And I just was really grieved in my spirit about it because it's just sad. This whole thing with the virus is sad. All right. All right. Let me go in and begin to do my contouring. And really, honestly, I use more of this than I need. The dark, I've used way more of it than I need, okay? I just, right here. All right. Now, this is, I have two brushes that I know is my bronze brush and this brush. I already know that these are brushes that I do nothing. I have another one too. These are brushes that I know that I do nothing but use the dark on. I love this one because it puts it right. You see it? It's right in the spot that I want it to make those cheekbones pop. See that? I don't have to worry. And I do the two fingers from the face rule, okay? So here we go. And I'm just throwing it up there, giving it a little bit right here. And I don't go all the way up because you guys know I always use bronzer. So I'll use the bronzer to go up. So I didn't use my big one, but my big one is great too because I can just go like that with my big one and it kind of spreads it a little bit. Now, I want to show you that I'm like really big, and I separate those again. I'm really big on tiny brushes when I'm in a tiny area. So this is my brush, and it's a slant. It's a slanted brush. You probably got it in your makeup brushes and like, what in the world do I do with this? I'm going to tell you exactly what I do with it. The little bitty areas is what I use it for. So here we go, right there, and watch. I'm just bringing that down, and I'm leaving that strip along my nose that I need, okay? And I'm bringing it around my nostrils and just coloring in. So anyway, I'm really worried about my son. He should be home today. I missed him tremendously. And you know what? Let me tell you, I was thinking about it too the other day. I come from such a family. You know, I have a family. There's 12 of us. And this is the first time my parents were together. It was 12 of us. My parents were together until my dad passed on when my dad went home to be with the Lord. But honestly, I have never been alone. So this is the first time that I'm actually spending so much time by myself. And it's really kind of unique for me. All right, so let me do some blending. Let me get I have some of my favorite blending brushes, okay? This is one of my favorites. Ta-da! It's so pretty. And I just come in and begin to brush and blend. It just gives such a soft look right there, okay? And I don't think I'm gonna go with a super intense look today. I do want to go brush my eyebrows out, so let me do that. I don't know where I put look at, these are all the eye shadows and pencils I have. Or eyeliners and eye pencils that I have, and I cannot find. I have a pencil that I cannot find. I think I gave it to one of my friends. You know, I'm like that. Like if I have something and I don't use it all the time and I know they need it, I'll be like, here, you can have this. And then I'll be like, what happened to my so-and-so? I'm like, oh, I gave that to a friend. I forgot that I gave it to a friend. So I think I gave that to a friend because I just don't use it, you know? I need my brows to look better. Let me get, and I promise I'm gonna get my little hiney back working on. Okay. Those brows, Lord have mercy. I was like, what are they doing this morning? They're doing their own little thing. I do add extra hairs to my brows because I did pluck them down to next to nothing in the 80s. And I do have to admit that I did that. It's so funny. You know, the 80s was such a trip. All right, let me go ahead on and let's go ahead on and begin to do our eyeshadow. And we're using vibrant colors today. I really want to use, if you look, this is our unicorn palette. I call it our unicorn palette. And so I'm gonna go in with this color right here. It's so pretty. So I'm gonna go in with it and go all the way across my eye with it. And then I'll come back in with, I think the purple and a little bit of this. I love the Addiction palettes because with the Addiction palette, you don't have to guess what to put together because it's already put together for you. So let's do vibrant gold this morning. I'm feeling that, okay? So I'm just putting that in there all the way across because I want that to be my base. Yeah, I want that color to be my base, right? And then I'm gonna begin to layer it. And I'm gonna put, first I'm gonna put the purple. I'm gonna put the purple right in. And this is the time you really see me cleaning my brushes off because I'm doing eyeshadow and I don't wanna mix the colors up. So this one, before I even put it back in, I'm cleaning it off right here so I don't mix my colors because I don't like that. All right, now, this is one of my ones I use all the time for my eyeshadow, and this is another one I use all the time for my eyeshadow. They look a lot alike. The only thing difference is one's a little bit flatter, and I'm about to go in and do my crevice, so I'm going to use this one because it's kind of flat. I'm going to use that vibrant purple. If you see this color right here, I'm going to go ahead and use it and put it in my crevice. So I'm putting that in my crevice and I just do a little V right there with it. Now I'm going to clean this off again because I don't want my brushes. You know I don't want my brushes. I'm trying to get that perfect look. So I don't want my brushes to be gross and bump into each other and everything, okay? Now, over the top of that purple, I'm going to get that. You see this burnt color right here? I'm going to use it. So I'm just dotting that in and bringing it down. Right over the top of that purple, and I'm not bringing it on the actual lid, it's just going over the top for looks, okay? Because I want people to be able to see it. If I was going to see it, people, they would be able to see it, but I don't think I'll be seeing anybody today except for on conference calls, which I think is hilarious because I'm like, when I do my makeup, I like people to be able to see it. Well, when I do my makeup, I like to not be quarantined. Typically, hello, anybody feel me out there? Okay, now I really like this color right here, so I'm going to go in on the lid with this one. And I cleaned in between so that I could just put it on. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of blending and then I am going to, I just love the unicorn palette. I do use a lot of the colors in the unicorn palette. Is that bad? I can't help it. I just cleaned my brush again and I'm going in with, trying to think. And I'm finishing out with that bronze, that nice rich bronze. Right in the corners to give it some pop. And that's this color right here. Now I'm going to go through and do some blending. So I'm cleaning again. And now I'm just blending. And I like that purple. I'm going to get this one because I want to just pull the purple up some. Okay. And I'm going to grab this one. And I love this deep orange that I was using. So I'm going to put a little bit more of that over the top. Okay. Now I'm going to drop that gold in the corner again, because you know I used gold right here. And I'm going to go up under my eye with a little bit of that gold. But before I do that, I have to seal what I did with my powder. So let me get this. I have two different, you guys know I use nothing but Touch Behold powder now. Okay, I have two different Touch Behold powders. And let me show you this. This is my one that I use. And see how loose it is in there? That's the one that I use when I'm sealing right up under my eye. And this one is all neat and tidy. That's the one that I use when I'm sealing my whole face. And my eye, I need a little bit of extra powder on it. That's why I make sure it's loose and tap the stuff off. And I have a brush that I use especially for, this is such a nice brush. I cannot say how nice this brush is. Please ask me how to get your hands on this brush, okay? So what I do is I go through and I just put it in here and coat it liberally and tap until I get all the excess off. And put it in there because I want this to be generously filled, you know, because I did extra up under there. I want that to be really filled in, okay? Again, you see I used all of that. So I tap that off, tapping, 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 and fill that area in. So sealing right up under my eye so I can then come in with my with my gold. And I'll finish, because I already had started sealing. I always do this. I'll give it time to set and then I come through and begin to seal it and finish up my eyeshadow and my my eyeshadow. This is my regular one. My eyeshadow and my liner, because I do want to wear liner today. And I probably will go in with Georgette or something one more time just to make sure. I love this brush. It's so nice, nice, nice. Let me know if you need brushes. Skin, this is dead skin. I'm not picking boogers, I promise you. Okay. Now, I want to go through and I want to put gold up under my eyes. So I'm going to do that after I just take a big gulp of coffee because I'm about to die because it's too early. Okay. So I have a little flat brush and I'm just going to open my eye up like grabbing over here, and I'm going to do up under my eye again. So I'm just grabbing some more of the gold. And today I'm wearing unicorn colors because I have kind of a unicorn color. It's so many vibrant colors in my blouse, so I want to put vibrant colors on my shadow too. Now, I am going to do my eyeliner today. I got to clean this brush off. I am doing my eyeliner today. And guess what? We have serious eyeliner work to do today, ladies and gentlemen. We need to do our waterline and we need to do our regular eyeliner so it meets. So, let me grab the pencil that we're going to use do our waterline with. Look, I have all these. I'm like, let me grab the right one. Okay, this is the pencil we're going to do our waterline with, and let me see. I got a hair in my whatchamacallit. That's so dumb. Where is my there? Is that it? No, that's not it. where is my eyeliner? Do you ever be like, I have 100 things and then one of them is missing? You're like, oh my God, where's my thing, right? Oh my gosh. That's why I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, and we're going to use that liner. That's my favorite liner, you guys. I can't help it. It is my absolute favorite liner, so that's the one I like to use. Now, I have another favorite liner. I use it sometimes. This is like big and bold. I might use that to do my waterline. Let's knock out our waterline real quick. Our waterline is up on the top, and I'm going to show you. Just lift up and look the other way and go back and forth across. Okay, that's your waterline, and I just want you to know how to do it. So you just lift up and go back and forth across, look the other direction. And the first time you do this, it tickled me so bad. Like, I really am really ticklish. So I was like, oh my God, laughing so hard. But it just takes a couple seconds and you get it down. I don't know if I like that. That didn't even look like it worked very well. So I'm going to use my Younique eyeliner. Okay? Because I want a deep line. Yeah, that's better. See, sometimes I'll use like a generic brand and I'll be like, ugh, why did I do that? It's not working. So this is my Younique eyeliner pencil, and right now they're on sale. If you need to get one of them, let me know, okay? And I cannot see you guys. I always talk to everybody when I'm online. So if you leave me a comment, then I will definitely respond. Don't feel like I won't respond, because I will, okay? Okay, now I'm doing this one. I'm just lifting up a little bit. Okay, did you see it? I don't know if you saw it, so I'll do it again. Okay, now, I really like that one because you can see it. The other one I did it and you couldn't even see it. All right, so this is my Younique eyeliner pencil. Now I want to go through, and remember I've been saying this is how you do your, what is it called? This is how you do your tails on your eyeliner. So we're going to do that. Let's rock that out really quick. Oh yeah, I did. I was looking, I was like, did I put my earrings back on? But I did put my earrings back on. Okay, so we want to do our regular eyeliner, and I use liquid liner, and I know that liquid liner is intimidating. I know it's intimidating because I used to never use it, because I'm like, when I used it, it was like, it was up on my eyebrow down here. I was like, oh God, this is just a mess. And I always tell people, try liquid eyeliner on a time when you don't have anything to do, you're not going out, nothing like that. And then just play with it when you do. But I always tell people, this is the easiest way. Look, I have a secret. Don't tell anybody, okay? I'm going to tell you how to do your liquid eyeliner. That's easy. This is so easy the way I do it. So then there's no more lines every which way, because people tell you to go in and draw, and then you're like shaking, you're like, oh, I can't do it. Don't worry about it. You don't have to draw with this liquid eyeliner. Our dip and draw, they should call it dip and lay, because all you do is set it on your eye. Watch. I'm going to take the fear out of liquid eyeliner for you, okay? Because then, let me tell you something else too. It's so funny, if I ever did one eye correct, I would be so stressed that the other eye was going to be like horrible. So I just couldn't even enjoy the fact that I got one eye down. Honey, by the time I get done teaching you, all your eyes are going to be down as long as you get the products I tell you to get, okay? I'm shaking it up, and I just lay it on, excuse me, because that's all that coffee I've drank this morning. I just lay it on my eye, and it makes a beautiful line. You see that? You see the line? Okay. I'm letting you see up close and personal. Now, I do not go, some people go like this. I do not like the line that I can try today. We can try something new, and we can try going up like that instead of down like this, okay? So, there's the corner of your eye. Just set it right there. Either way, you can set it this way or you can set it that way, okay? So today, I did a smaller tail because I set it which way? I set it this way. Okay? Then what I do is you draw out, that's the only drawing involved, I promise. You draw right out to that line and then you're all set. See? No problemo. And I like it better setting it this way. Can I say that? And draw right out to the line and there you go. Like now, my line is too thick, and I'm glad I did it too thick so you guys get to see my cleanup. Okay, I have a way to go in and clean up. Say you do your line, because I was like, oh, I'm going to teach you how to do it. Say you do your line and it's too thick. My concealer is freaking amazing. I go in anytime I do anything and it's too thick or too this, I get that deep brown concealer. Remember I said this is for your lips, and clean up. Okay, see, I cleaned up on that side. Now, say I'm like, oh my God, I still want to do some more cleanup. Then let me tell you exactly what I do. I get another flat brush and I go on this side with the flat brush just to thin out that line. But I don't want that line thinned out from that side. But you would go on that side and just thin it out. Okay, now let me do the other side. I'm going to decide when I do the other side if I want that line thinned out, because it is kind of thick. All right, I'm going to do it. I can't help it. All right, you get a tiny flat brush like this, and you go with that darker color that you used because I used deep purple over there. Watch. This is so cute. And it thins that line completely out and takes it back to where you want it. And then if you want, you can come back in and draw it in again if you want to. Which I might not draw it in again because I like it just thin like that, okay? And how much time do I got? Is it 8 o'clock yet? We still need to do our lips, and we need to do our mascara, and we got to do a blush. We've got a lot of stuff to do, and I've been chatting too much this morning. I think my mascara is getting, or my eyeliner is getting low because for the first time, I'm doing this and it's not laying like it should. When it starts doing that, it's because you're getting low and you need some new mascara. So I'm going to have to get some new mascara, I think. And I'm pulling my eye just a little bit to make sure I get my corners like I want it. I'm going to have to go through and pull this one and do this too. Yeah, I think my mascara, my eyeliner is getting low. I'm just giving some continuity across my lines. Yeah, I think my eyeliner's getting low. I was like, oh, what is the deal with my eyeliner? It's acting funny. So now I just did another, I'm going to have to do another order. Let me know if there's any products that you need. Okay, now I want to go through and put my primer on my lashes. And I want just a little bit. People like slather them up. You don't need to slather them up. That's enough. And I just got it across my whatchamacallit. I have my retainers in still. Craziness. I want to add extra hairs to my brow. So let me go through and put those in. Okay. Now I have to do crazy cute lips. I like cute lips. What color are we using? Is there a red in here? Ooh, is that red? Should we do red lips? I really think we should. Nope, I don't want to do screaming red lips today. I'm just going to do this color. Some days I'll be like, oh, I'm doing red. I'm like, I am so doing red lips. Today I don't feel like doing red lips, so I'm just doing this color. And I'm just using one color. You guys a lot of times will see me use a lot of colors. Today I'm just using one color, and I'm making my lips big and bold. And I'm just coloring in, and I'm going on the out of this one too. Now, nobody ever does their lips perfect, which is why we have our other concealer. And we're about to go in with our other concealer and go around our lips, and we're going to pull out that color. Okay, I love this color. Ask me about this color if you want it. Let's do our, now remember I said we have a concealer just for our lips. That's this color. And I go in and I just go right around my lips with it. So my lips are perfect. And if I got lipstick on them, I'll clean it off. I'll clean that brush off before I use it again, because I do not want to start. The other day I was like, oh my God, if I see another purple streak on my face, I'm gonna go crazy. Okay, so I'm just shaping my lips the way I want them to look. And you know I put that dark color in between my, so I'm gonna go in and just reinforce that. And reinforcing my lips. And you know I have a brush that's especially for what? That center area. So I'm just, oh, I love that. Okay, now let me do some blending. This is my brush that I use for blending everything. Pulling that out, because around my mouth I want it to be light at all times. I'm reinforcing. I really like that light strip along my nose, so I'm reinforcing that with just a lighter color. And I'm just brushing. And that's the same brush, if you remember, that's the same brush I used for my concealer. And that is actually my concealer color that I put in there, okay? Now, let me go in, and today I feel like, let me see, where's my sharp mousse? That's Cypress. I don't know if this is mine. Okay, this is Charmeuse, and this one is kind of crumbly, and I did it on purpose because I go in with it like this. Now I'm going to get my Cypress, and remember I said I have brushes that I only use for darker colors. This is Cypress. I love this color. Adore it. See it? I was like, see it? So quick. And this is the brush, remember? And I just reinforce right there with it. I want some shimmer. I'm looking for exactly. I do want some shimmer, so today I'm going to use my a la mode. I love this. It looks like this, but it adds like the perfect shimmer. So let me get this. I love it. This is my favorite brush. Remember I said I love this brush. I'm going to use it again. It works great for the shimmer. Kind of reinforces that. I want to add a little bit of pink to it. So let me get some pink to add that. And I'm not going to use that brush that I use. I'm switching the brush to add my pink. And it just makes those cheeks pop. There's no sense in contouring if you don't do something to make those cheeks pop, okay? Now, I do want to add, you guys already know, I do want to add just along the sides. Let me brush this off. Up here, I want to add like a darker bronze hue. So I'm just brushing this off, getting that pink off of there, and adding a darker bronze hue. Because I just think it looks good with our skin tone. And let me see. What do I have to do now? You guys know I have to do my mascara, and I'm not leaving the house or even going upstairs without mascara on, okay? So let me hunt for my mascara. Brown. I have to do this every time. Like brown, brown, hot, black. I'm going to sit here and do mascara, and when I get done, I'm going to drop some pics for you guys about all this stuff. I'll drop some pictures about what my final look, and you'll be able to see my final look. And I will message me if you'd like to be color matched. I would love to color match you. Message me if you want lips, some new lippies. Message me if you want to get the discount that we have going on right now for our eyeshadow. Drop me some notes. Whatever you're going through, message me, okay? Because I love to talk to people, and I love to help them with whatever makeup dilemmas they have, okay? I love you. Bye.